Hi, my name is Elaine Helms. I was born in Newark, New Jersey. I was raised in Norwalk, Connecticut, but I relocated back to Essex County in 1994. I started the R.A.I.N Foundation in 2013. At that time, I knew that I needed to open up a shelter, but I didn't know the type of shelter that I want to implement, but I knew it had to have something to do with LGBT. But my mission came to me, and it led me to just open up a shelter that was strictly for LGBT. And that's how the R.A.I.N Foundation came into fruition. The house here is in the East Orange. It's 168 Park Street. We are licensed for 12 beds. We serve the whole population of LGBTQ. We don't separate one another. We come in as one whole family. Our operations, we're ran by my residential aides are here to oversee the program. I have a case manager that comes in and do case management with each individual to get their plan of action so we can move them forward in life. We do an intake when they first come in to see what their needs are. Everything goes into the homeless maintenance information system, which is a part of HUD, and this is how they track everyone. Unfortunately, when we put them in, it doesn't specify that they're LGBT, but they do have a space that says whether they're transgender or not, but the rest of the letters are not allocated in the system. So that's how we put our clients inside the system so we can try to get them help, funding, and resources that they need. We are partnered with different agencies that we refer our clients to for mental health, substance abuse, after-school programs, even for job placements. Most of our clients here are residents. We call them residents. We want to call this their home, while they're here. They come in, and most of them look for jobs, and they succeed and they find jobs. They want to do something that's going to move them forward in life. They have goals and aspirations, and we are here to help them. That's what we do. We try to help them achieve their goals and get where they need to be in life to succeed.
My name is Samaya. I'm from North New Jersey. I've been a resident here for almost 2 weeks. I came to the R.A.I.N Foundation because I've been very abused in my family house, so I've been through a lot of things. So when they kicked me out, first I was gay, then I opened up to being transgender. So I went to some regular shelters in my area, and I was being traumatized, going through similar things I can go through at home. And I thought, well, maybe I can find something in New York. So I went to New York, found some shelters, but then I realized I wanted to stay back in Jersey. So I heard of R.A.I.N Foundation. I decided to come here. I feel more comfortable being around people that can relate to me regarding my lifestyle and probably went through similar issues that I went through. I've been through a lot of similar things, so we sometimes have talks and feel like I'm at home. I don't have a family personally, so when I come here, it's more family orientated. Like everybody sit at the table, nobody judge nobody, feel very accepted, and like this is my family.
We have taken in our first resident November 2014, and within the 2.5 years, we have had over 60 residents here. We get donations for clothing. People come by and they drop off things to provide for the residents, and we give them care packets. So when they come in, we will supply them with soap, toothbrush, washcloth, pillows, blankets. They get fresh sheets, and they get a room, and they'll get their bed.
My name is Samantha Bay. I was raised in Newark. I've been at the R.A.I.N Foundation for almost a month now. It took me a while to open up and elaborate on what I was going through and the lifestyle that I was living and the pain that I was feeling regarding like being homeless and things like that. So I stayed bottled up, and I kept my problems to myself, and I, just paraded around like nothing was wrong. But then I elaborated to my counselor or whatever, and she just told me oh my God, Like, you should have been said something. And they was referring me to all these crazy places that I cannot relate to, with crazy people raping each other and stealing each other's clothes and stuff like that. And that wasn't for me. But when they told me about the R.A.I.N Foundation, I'm not going to say I was like ready, I was like willing. I was a little still like nervous because I never went through anything like this before. I always like handled my problems on my own, you know. And they set up a date or whatever the case may be. But when I told my counselor, like, this is serious, like, I can't wait because I don't have anywhere to go. It's not like I could just sleep on somebody's couch for the night or two. Like, I have nowhere to go. So she said, okay. And they understood, and they didn't, like, you know, the next day I came in, and instantly I just felt comfortable. Although I was crying. Like, when I got here the first day, I was crying because I was just like, oh, my God. Like, this is, like, really happening. Like, I'm like, this is really happening. Like, this is a new beginning for me. I felt the new beginning when I walked through the door. A lot of people don't understand the transgender community. A lot of people don't understand that we are under attack. And a lot of people don't understand that we are already to a point where we just need to be accepted. I do feel at home here. And I do recommend for anybody that needs to overcome anything to come here. To open arms and feel loved, because that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
The house functions, whereas the residents, they come in at 4 p.m. or whenever they get off of work, and they come in, they have dinner, they'll eat, they go in the program room, they can watch TV, they can relax, or they can go upstairs, there's a radio upstairs for them to play. They can sit around, you know, they can discuss anything they need to discuss with the residential aides, if you need to speak to a case manager. This particular house and program is so very much needed in Essex County. By having this shelter here, they can come into a safe space. If they want to put on lipstick, high heel shoes, you know, a girdle or what have you, they can do that. If a person comes in and they're in transition and they're going through the transition to change from one gender to the next, they can feel safe. They don't have to be ridiculed because they're going through stages. They have people here that understand them, that's going to help them through the motions in the process. The reason why I cater to the age group 18 to 24, because this is the critical stage. These are the ones that we need to help, because once they get past that age, it's like a cycle. So if we can catch them at this age and get them the help they need, or help them get on their feet, then they can move forward and they can help someone else. When they come in at night, they know they can breathe easy and say, I found my safe haven. I know that I can breathe easy from 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. and I can get my thoughts together. I can figure out what I want to do. I can figure out my next step. I can process what happened to me today in an adult manner, because now I got the space where I can sit back and think about it and talk to someone on how to deal with those type of situations, because I have someone that's going to be there for me, and I'm going to be here, and I'm going to be seen, and I'm going to be someone. Yes. That's what the R.A.I.N Foundation is about.